Mother faced with a very tough decision, a warm place to sleep or keeping her family together. We told you about Kristen Klocko, who was told that she couldn't stay at a shelter because she has a teenage son. One of those shelter directors spoke with News 5 today about their policy.
Do we want to split the families up? No, that's not our goal, because we know keeping the family together is very important. So that is why we present those other options.
Well, we want to tell you that the policy, he says, has been in place for safety reasons now for nearly 40 years.
So what exactly are those concerns? News 5's Amanda Van Allen joins us live now with more. Amanda, what else did he have to tell you?
Well, he also told me that although it is really hard for his organization to break up families when you have a teenage boy and mothers and children all together in close quarters, it's inappropriate.
As teenagers get older, I mean, obviously things change with them. We're not saying that these teenagers would do anything.
At the Harvest Home, a single woman and family shelter in Akron, boys over 12 years old can't stay there. It's a policy that Revered Jeff Kaiser says has been in place since the shelter opened in 1979.
If we refer a mom that comes in with children and they have a teenage boy, usually those options work out really well.
Those options include sending the male child that's older than 12 to a youth shelter without the rest of his family, a choice mother of 3, Kristen Klocko, was not comfortable with. Instead of splitting her family up, she is sometimes sleeping in her car or at a motel. Reverend Kaiser says although he does not want to separate families, this policy is in place for safety reasons.
13-year-old boy or 14-year-old boy or 15 or 16, you think they pose some sort of a threat?
No, I don't think they pose a threat. I just am saying that because the mom with their children might feel uncomfortable in that situation, these are why some of the policies have been in.
So I'm trying to understand the difference between a boy who's 13 and a girl who's 13. Why would the boy
Well, it's just because you have the boy and girl dynamic there.
So then why not send the girls away?
Well, it's because that's just the way the mission has been set up for years. So you got the mom there with the girl, and yeah, the girls can stay all the way up, and then as a boy comes in, yeah, at that age, it's just been set up from 1979 that this is what we would do.
I'm shocked, surprised, disappointed.
Vincent Curry is the executive director at the Fair Housing Advocates Association, and he says the federally mandated Fair Housing Act does apply to shelters.
I'm kind of disappointed that an organization that provides housing in this community would actually have a policy that direct and that blatant in terms of being discriminatory.
Curry says both the Harvest Home and Access Inc., another Akron shelter that has similar policies, are most likely in violation of the act.
Is this something that you guys could look into here, potentially?
Yes, we would do that. Not potentially, we would, because that's blatantly discriminatory.
Now, I asked the Reverend if he thought they were in violation of the Fair Housing Act. He told me no. But if they are found to be at fault, this case could go all the way to court. We are live tonight in Cleveland. Amanda Van Allen, News 5.